Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans. This is Richard on behalf of Russ and Porky's Corner. As you know, Russ is having a tough time at the moment. Spoken to him a few times. He's pulling through, he's doing well, he's recovering. And like me, I'm sure you wish him a speedy recovery and all the best. So, what we're doing today, a little bit of something that's light-hearted. A little bit of a change from the usual stuff on Porky's Corner. Why are we doing this? Well, because first of all, there are far more qualified people to talk about boxing than me. So I thought I'd throw something together I like in regards to boxing and movies. I'm a little bit of a movie buff, big fan of movies, and in particular boxing movies. So I thought I'd do my top 20. Not Russ's top 20, probably not your top 20, my top 20. Hope there's a few movies you've not seen or heard of in the list. If you're a hardcore fan, I'm sure you've seen them all. But if you haven't, check them out that you haven't seen. I'm sure you'll enjoy them. There are no documentaries in this. It's purely fiction, purely movies about boxing. There are some biopics in there, as you'd imagine. But it's my list, and I hope you enjoy it. So, first one on the list, number 20. The Bleeder. The Chuck Wepner bio. Chuck Wepner, as you will know, fought Muhammad Ali, went the distance. Starring Liv Schreiber. Low budget, but good story. A little bit of stretching the truth for dramatisation reasons, but really enjoyable. And what a story. Somebody who nobody would thought would go the distance, went the distance with the greatest, if not the greatest of all time, if not one of the greatest. Number 19, Gladiator. A bit of a bubblegum movie. You've just got to park your brain to one side, enjoy it for what it is. Cuba Gooding Jr., Robert Loggia, for people who like Scarface and Sopranos will recognise him. Brian Dennehy from First Blood, the cop in First Blood. Good movie, a bit of fun. This is from the 80s, so believe it or not, I was a teenager when this movie came out. Really enjoyed it. Still stands up today. Check it out, Gladiator. Number 18. Bleed for this. The Vinny Pazienza biopic. Really good. Miles Teller, who's also in the upcoming Top Gun 2 movie. Really good film. Typical story about a boxer. Courage, determination, and what a comeback from a near-fatal car crash. Hardcore boxing fans will certainly know that name. If you've not seen that movie, which I'm sure you have if you're a hardcore fan, check it out. Number 17. Somebody Up There Likes Me. The first black and white movie on this list, starring none other than Cool Hand Luke himself, Paul Newman. The story of Rocky Graziano. Good movie. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Typical Paul Newman performance. Check it out if you've not seen it. It's only on for about 80-90 minutes. But a good movie. And if you're a fan, you know, you'll recognise some of the scenery in there. I think there's some fights in the garden. So you'll like it. Check it out. Number 16. Ali, the Will Smith biopic. Got Jamie Foxx in there as well. Good movie. But how can you fit the life into one of the greatest, if not the greatest fighter of all time's life into 2 hours and 45 minutes? It's very difficult to do. So, good movie, good effort. An impossible task, but a good movie nonetheless. Check it out. Number 15. The second black and white movie in this list. Champion, starring Kirk Douglas. What a film this is. A story about narcissism, single-minded determination, win at all costs, fighter and fighter mentality. I enjoyed it, watched it first as a little kid, I think with my mum. You'll really enjoy it. Check it out, Champion, starring Kirk Douglas. Number 14, $1 Million Baby. What a film. Morgan Freeman, what an actor. Great film. If you've been around boxing gyms, you've ever done any sparring, every gym has got a danger in it. So if you've been around gyms, you've boxed, you've done sparring, you'll recognise the danger character because every gym's got one. So, number 15 on the list, the second black and white movie on this list. Champion, starring Kirk Douglas. Great movie about single-minded determination, even a bit of narcissism. Some good boxing action, great acting from Kirk Douglas. I watched this movie with my mum when I was a little kid. Stuck with me for a long time. Great performance, check it out. Champion, starring Kirk Douglas. Number 14, $1 Million Baby. What a performance from Morgan Freeman. I'm sure every hardcore boxing fan has seen this movie. I think Hilary Swank won a second Oscar for this, I'm sure she did. Great direction and acting from Clint Eastwood as always. And anybody who's been around boxing will recognise the danger character. Every boxing gym has got a danger. Number 13, The Fighter. Another biopic, Irish Mickey Ward and his half-brother Dickie Eklund. Great movie, some great boxing action, looks really authentic. The fight scenes look like they are actual fight scenes. They piece it together really, really well. Good movie, and we all know about the Gatti Ward fights. Go down in some of the best fights in history. So check it out, The Fighter. Number 12, Rust and Bone. A little bit of one from left field here. For the hardcore boxing fans that can't read, it's subtitles, so you may not enjoy this one. But trust me, if you've got a wife or a girlfriend, tell her you've got a romantic movie for her. Watch it. You'll have a good night at the end of it. It's got some good boxing action and some other good things. Check it out, Rust and Bone. Number 11, Brawl in Cell Block 99. This one again is a little bit out of left field. It is about a boxer turned drug dealer. Again, you've got to just leave your brain at home for this one. Just enjoy it for what it is. Bit of black comedy, lots of good action. Like I say, you've got to park your brain at the door when you watch this movie, but it's really enjoyable, bit of fun, bubblegum movie. Check it out. Brawl in Cell Block 99. Number 10, Rocky Balboa, the fifth Rocky movie. And I know some people are going to be saying, no, Rocky V was the fifth boxing movie. Not in my book. Rocky V was our waste of time. Throw it in the bin, no good. Rocky Balboa, number 10. Great movie, Sly. Number 9, one of Kent's favourites, the hardcore's hardcore. Hard Times, Coburn and Bronson, Say No More. Absolutely fantastic movie. Check it out, Hard Times. Difficult to get hold of, but you can rent it on Amazon, stream it. Really good film. So, number 8 on the list, Out of the Furnace. This is a really good movie about bare knuckle boxing and revenge. Woody Harrelson, Christian Bale again, Casey Affleck, Zoe Saldana, I think's in it, Sam Shepard. Really good film. You may have missed it because it's not down as a boxing movie generally. It's more of a thriller, but it's about bare knuckle boxing and the seedy world around it in America. So check it out, Out of the Furnace. You will enjoy it. Next one on the list. This is Kent's favourite. Number 7, Snatch. What a film. It's got the governor in. It's got Porky's Own's Mickey Theo. If you blink, you'll miss him, but he's got a small cameo. You'll like this movie. What a movie. Lots of action, lots of comedy. In the top 10 for a reason. Number 7, Snatch. Number 6, Requiem for a Heavyweight. What a movie this is. Just missing the top 5. Anthony Quinn. I think the movie was 1956. Jackie Gleason, Mickey Rooney. It was a screenplay starring Jack Palance a year or two before. Really good film. A lot of real fighters playing very small parts, and you can see by the faces that they've done a bit, if not a lot. That is a really good film. Says a lot about boxing, not just about in the 50s and the 40s, but a lot of it is still around today, unfortunately. But Requiem for a Heavyweight, check it out. Number 5, Rocky IV. What a movie. I can remember as a teenager, yeah, I am that young, as a teenager, I can remember queuing round Ship Hill in Rotherham to see this film, and it's the only film then and since I have seen people stood up cheering for somebody. What a movie that was. 15 or 16 I was. Never forget it. A lot of fun. Great movie. Rocky IV. Number 4, Rocky III. What a film. Clubber Lang. The Rocky movies just started getting better and better, didn't they? You didn't think Rocky II could be beat, and it wasn't, because Rocky II, little clue, is a little bit further down this list. But what a film. Bit of fun, wrestling, a film for a time. People round about my age will have good memories about this film, and I'm sure the younger generation will like it as well. Check it out, Rocky III. So, the top 3 movies, my top 3 movies. So, number 3, Raging Bull. what an amazing movie this was. I can just remember it, watching it for the first time, just being glued to the TV, because I think I watched it on VHS the first time I saw this movie. Oscar-winning movie, Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, obviously, Coach from Cheers, playing Sam Giancana, or one of the Giancana mafia family. You'll recognise a lot of actors from different gangster movies and TV series from this movie. Just absolutely fantastic performances, great action, and what a story about the Raging Bull himself. So check it out, fantastic film. Raging Bull in my top 3 at number 3. Number 2, Rocky 2. Absolutely amazing movie. I watched this as a young kid, again on VHS. Went down to Chantry Video, which won't mean anything to anybody outside of Rotherham. Rented this movie on numerous times on my dad's account. Absolutely loved it. I loved it because number 1 movie on my list is actually Rocky. Oscar winning, still for me remains just the best boxing movie of all time. Stallone is obviously a legend. The Rocky franchise is a legend in itself. Great movie. I love it. I'm sure every hardcore boxing fan loves it. And on that, just something for you, Porky. When you get out of hospital, just got this waiting for you for your office. So I hope you enjoy that, mate. Welcome home when you get home. And then we'll get that up in your office as soon as you get back. So, hope you enjoyed it. It's just my list, just a bit of fun. Keep subscribing to Porky's Corner. Keep tuned in. Send him your best wishes. I'm sure he'll be on video soon. If not November, certainly in December. So all the best, Russ. Get well soon, mate, and see you soon, bud.